Brazil, a country so enormous that it almost feels like its own continent. A place where millions dance through the streets during Carnival, where football players become national heroes, and where nature still rules huge parts of the land. To some people, Brazil is paradise. Golden beaches, beautiful weather, endless music and energy. But behind the postcards, there's another side, a country of contrasts. Extreme beauty beside extreme struggle, luxury beside poverty, modern skyscrapers beside neighborhoods forgotten by the government. Brazil is emotional, loud, passionate, unpredictable. And before you fly here, there are things you need to understand. Because Brazil isn't just a destination, it's an experience. This is Brazil. Brazil is the largest country in South America. And when people first arrive here, the scale can feel shocking. The country stretches thousands of kilometers, from tropical beaches in the east, to dense jungle in the north, to cooler southern cities influenced by Europe. Flying across Brazil can take nearly an entire day. Some regions feel modern and globalized. Others feel isolated from the rest of the world. That diversity is what makes Brazil fascinating. There isn't just one Brazil. There are many Brazils living inside one country. If Brazil has a postcard, it's probably Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro is one of the most visually stunning cities on earth. Mountains rise directly from the ocean. The beaches stretch for miles. And overlooking everything stands Christ the Redeemer. But Rio is more than beauty. It's movement. The city feels alive every second of the day. Music echoes through neighborhoods. Motorcycles race through narrow streets. Football games appear on nearly every patch of concrete. Rio has luxury hotels and rooftop bars. But it also has favelas climbing the hillsides. And this contrast defines much of Brazil itself. For visitors, Rio can feel magical. But locals know the city also carries challenges. Crime, inequality, overcrowding. Yet despite everything, people here continue to celebrate life with incredible energy. That spirit is impossible to ignore. Brazilian beach culture is unlike almost anywhere else. At beaches like Copacabana and Ipanema, the beach becomes the center of life. People wake up early to jog beside the ocean. Groups gather to play football and volleyball. Vendors walk endlessly through the sand selling drinks and snacks. Music plays constantly. The beaches are social spaces, not just tourist attractions. And when the sun begins to set over Rio, the sky turns orange and pink. The city slows down for a moment. And suddenly, you understand why people fall in love with this place. The Amazon rainforest is one of the last truly wild places on Earth, and most of it exists inside Brazil. The jungle is so massive that some areas have never been fully explored. The Amazon produces enormous amounts of oxygen for the planet. Scientists still discover new species here every year. But the rainforest is under pressure. Illegal logging, mining, deforestation. The fight to protect the Amazon has become global. Because what happens here affects the entire world. For travelers, entering the Amazon feels surreal. The air becomes heavier. The sounds become louder. Birds scream through the trees. Insects buzz constantly. Rain crashes against leaves like drums. It feels ancient, almost untouched by time. In Brazil, football is more than entertainment. It's identity. Children grow up dreaming of becoming the next football legend. You see games everywhere. On beaches, in streets, inside crowded neighborhoods. Brazil has produced some of the greatest players in history. Pelé, Ronaldinho, Neymar, and when the national team plays, the entire country stops. Fans cry, celebrate, scream at televisions. Football unites Brazil in a way few things can. One of the most misunderstood parts of Brazil is the favela system. Favelas developed as informal communities around major cities. Some face serious poverty and violence. Others are filled with strong local culture and entrepreneurship. Millions of people live inside these neighborhoods. Media often focuses only on danger, but the reality is far more complicated.